It's becoming crystal clear. This isn't just a legal hiccup, not some temporary setback. This dude has destroyed every escape route, burned every bridge, and somehow convinced himself he's winning, while digging his own grave with a live stream shovel. Johnny Somali isn't just facing jail time anymore. His American passport might as well be toilet paper. Because when you spend a year terrorizing a country, disrespecting their culture, and then plead not guilty to charges you literally filmed yourself committing, that's not chess. That's Russian roulette, with a fully loaded chamber. The math is brutal. Johnny's looking at a maximum of 12 years in a Korean prison, and that's just for the charges already stacked up. 6 of them he's pleaded guilty to, because even his lawyer couldn't spin obstruction of business into performance art. But here's where it gets spicy. Those last 2 deepfake charges, he's pleading not guilty, while openly admitting he distributed the content. That's not a legal strategy. That's pure delusion with a law degree. Even his own lawyer must be thinking, why did I sign up for this circus? Because Johnny is turning a manageable sentence into a masterclass in self-destruction. And the kicker? Even if he appeals, he's doing it from a Korean jail cell. No get-out-of-jail-free card. No house arrest. Just concrete walls. And the slow, crushing reality that actions have consequences. Some reports say 46 years. But realistically, 12 is the max. And let's be real, this dude isn't built for 12 years in prison. He admitted it himself. If I get sent to prison again, I'm going to go psycho. So right now, depending on the sentence, and if he even survives it, Johnny Somali is not making it back home. And the witnesses lining up against him? This lineup reads like Johnny's greatest hits of bad decisions. First up, Bong Bong and Youngman, the victims of his deepfake nonsense. But the real twist? Dunn is testifying. Yeah, the Korean Navy SEAL who gave Johnny that viral punch, heard around the world. The same guy Johnny immediately snitched on, despite screaming he never rats. So much for that street code. Now Dunn gets to sit in court, look Johnny dead in the eyes, and tell a judge exactly what kind of man terrorizes women for content. And unlike Johnny's usual victims, Dunn isn't scared. This guy survived underwater demolition training. Johnny's Twitter tantrums? Not even on the radar. And the irony? It's suffocating. Johnny built his brand on being untouchable, bragging that he always wins, that he faces no consequences. He bragged about going to Japan with no problems. Yeah, except he forgot being chased out by Yakuza members before running to Thailand. Then he swaggered into South Korea, thinking his American passport was some kind of force field. Spoiler, it wasn't. Within hours, he was harassing locals, crashing stages, blasting North Korean propaganda on public transport, like he was auditioning for a one-way ticket to prison. The confidence? Off the charts. The self-awareness? Zero. And speaking of propaganda, he literally streamed himself committing what could be considered national security violations in a country still technically at war with the North, while under investigation for other crimes. This man has the survival instincts of a turkey on Thanksgiving. He researched the laws. His own streams prove it. And then he broke those same laws. On camera. That's not content creation. That's evidence collection for prosecutors. But what really seals his fate is his complete inability to show remorse. His first court appearance, this was his golden chance. Apologize, show humility, maybe even catch a break. Instead, he showed up an hour late, allegedly drunk, and told the judge to suck his D*********. Tell me, what planet is that a winning strategy? Even Ice Poseidon has disowned him. Said Johnny made his life harder. Said he doesn't even like him. So when the godfather of degenerate streaming says you've gone too far, you've officially crossed into career suicide territory. And the money? It's just as tragic. Johnny's been stuck in Korea for over a year, burning through his last scraps of cash. His income dried up faster than his credibility. His buddy Hank, who was paying his bills, says Johnny owes him $20,000. and they're done.
How much have you personally spent thus far helping and supporting your friend?
Including
Legal fee, everything for Johnny.
legal fees? Yes.
And because of extra money you had to pay because of the inconvenience of Johnny there, over 10,000? Over
Yes.
20,000?
Close to it.
Close to $20,000.
So now Johnny's using borrowed money to pay a lawyer. To defend crimes he filmed himself committing. That's like paying someone to explain why water is wet while you're drowning. Meanwhile, prosecutors don't even have to work. They just press play. Johnny doesn't avoid evidence. He creates it in 4K with live commentary. And then that documentary trailer drops. And it's clear. We've just watched someone's speedrun career destruction. Every chance to pivot, wasted. Every chance to apologize, ignored. Every chance to grow, gone. Instead, he doubled down and somehow convinced himself he's the victim. Now in court, he finally looks defeated, shows up properly dressed. But it's too little, too late. The witnesses are ready. The evidence is overwhelming. And his lawyer's last desperate move, claiming Johnny only distributed deepfakes instead of creating them, is like saying, I didn't rob the bank. I just drove the getaway car. Nice try. Legally irrelevant. And now, October 29th, his trial date, the 1-year anniversary of Dunn's famous punch. That's not coincidence. That's poetic justice. Johnny spent a year thinking he could outlast the Korean legal system. Now he's about to face it head on, with the whole world watching.